if you could just talk about your role, outfit and attire.
I think, I just said this in another interview. I feel like a goddess in black, and I love black as a color. I've been wearing it a lot recently, and I love the brand ASOS. I've been shopping from the brand since I was a teenager, so I'm very happy to work for ASOS today, and I love what I'm wearing.
As an actor,
Yes.
how do you look at the mental actors? I mean, like who are coming in the industry? Do you think there is more pressure on them when it comes to prove themselves, and how challenging it is for them to establish themselves in the industry?
I think, in any profession, when you're young and when you're new, and I certainly felt this when I did my first film, you want to do your best. There's a lot about this profession that is very unusual to other jobs. I think, the question of pressure really depends on oneself and how the individual, how you talk to yourself about it. I personally have not put that pressure on myself. My job, I think, has always been in my mind to do my best and to understand the rhythm of how people like to see artists in film or on stage. I've been a stage performer all my life, so for me to transition into film didn't actually feel very much different to the experience of being on stage. So I personally didn't feel that, but of course it can be daunting. I can see that with other actors when we have conversations. It is of course daunting because you're putting yourself out there for the rest of the world to see. But I haven't personally felt that way.
And especially in the time when there's so much social media trolling and everything that actors have to face.
Right.
So how does it, like, how do you deal with it?
I think, there are bullies everywhere and it's very unnecessary, and I wish it didn't exist, but it does. I think that there's a way to, again, how you talk to yourself, I think personally and professionally is very important. Sit with yourself, have that conversation. And I think life can be a lot lighter if you have a great support system, and if you don't have a great support system, you can be your own support system. So talk to yourself with kindness, be generous and good to yourself, and you'll be okay.
Just going to last questions. What is your fashion, and I could ask, what is Tara's, fashion statement?
Fashion statement, I don't know. I've always believed in classic elegance and old-fashioned, whether it's beauty, cosmetics, and the way that I dress. So for me, everything is always old-fashioned and monochrome.